Welcome to Inspire Women College. In this video, I'll explain to you that how can you meet the assessment criteria's requirements effectively. So this is the assignment worksheet for the Qualified Level 3 Diploma in Health and Social Care for the unit D6153823 and Introduction to Health and Social Care. But before starting the assignment, you have to provide your complete name over here with your ID and assignment submission date. Okay, so here you can see this is the learner declaration where you have to confirm that you have read and understood all our college rules and regulations and you are agreeing to them actually by providing your name and providing your signature over there. So make sure that you must fill this form. So this is the table of the content under which all the learning outcome and assessment criteria of the unit are provided to you. Now here comes the assignment. So before starting the assignment, you have to provide a brief introduction to the assignment, like what you are going to explain in this. You can also discuss the structure of your assignment, like how you are going to explain your assignment. But make sure that you do not explain your assignment introduction more than 150 words. Now, this is the learning outcome of a unit and introduction to health and social care, in which you have to explain like how health and social care professionals protect individuals in their care. For this, you need to first identify what care professionals are involved in the health and social care workers. These could be carers, these could be nurses, these could be doctors as well. So once you identify these care professionals, then you have to explain like how and in what way these care professionals are providing their services to the individuals in their care. And for the assessment criteria 1.2, where you have to discuss the mechanism for reporting poor practice, what you have to do, let's say you as a health and social care worker observe a poor practice around you and now you decide to report this poor practice to your manager. So for this, you have to write a dummy report to your manager explaining what poor practice you have observed and how this poor practice affects the individual. In this way, you can discuss all the mechanism and the steps you have used, how you approach the manager, how you write the report, how you collected the evidences. You have to explain each and every step you followed for reporting the poor practice in the health and social care worker. Again, this is the learning outcome 2 for the unit, and under this you have to explain the roles of the regulatory bodies as well as the roles of the professional bodies within health and social care. First of all, again, you have to identify what regulatory bodies and professional bodies are working within the field of health and social care. And once you identified, you have to explain like what roles and responsibilities these regulatory and professional bodies hold and how they are providing their services to the general public and what purpose they are working on. So this is all you have to discuss and explain under these two assessment criteria of the learning outcome 2. Now there comes the assessment criteria 3.1, where you have to explain the roles and responsibilities of interprofessional team. So how you can explain this criteria? First of all, you have to explain their roles and responsibilities, constraint, how they are working in compliance with the patient needs and preferences, how effectively they are collaborating with each other, and what care approaches they are using to provide comprehensive care services to their users. For the assessment criteria 3.2, where you have to assess the difference between a multidisciplinary and interprofessional team, you can consider points like what are their structure, how are their collaborative approaches, what collaborative approaches they use, what care planning they are using, how they are different from each other in terms of their assessment strategies, in their care planning strategies. So these are the points based on which you can make a good difference between both of the interprofessional and multidisciplinary. And for the criteria 3.3, you have to explain and assess what are the potential barriers that are restricting an individual to work in a team. Like these could be an individual's fear to get change, or this could be the communication barriers in a team as well. So you have to assess those potential barriers that are impacting an individual from working in a team. Further, you have to explain the strategies, like how these barriers can be overcome in certain ways. So this is all you have to explain against the certain assessment criteria of the learning outcomes. And after this, just like when you, as you have explained the introduction of the assignment, you have to conclude the assignment by giving a summary, like what you have discussed and how you have discussed, but again in only in 150 words. So this is the last part of the assignment, which is bibliography section, where you have to provide all the references of the sources that you use for getting the information for each of the assessment criteria. But make sure that you provide all the references in the Harvard style, and for your reference, a complete video on how to incorporate references in a Harvard style is provided to you. So make sure that you have watched that video. That will definitely help you in your assignment writing. And I hope that all the guidelines that are provided in this video are definitely helpful for you. Thank you so much.